Hi everybody, welcome back to another Stoneforge gaming video. Today we're going to be taking a look at these new ruin pieces that I have finished in the last little bit. They are cast from Hearst Arts molds from plaster. I just had on hand when I did these some of the Woodland Scenics plaster. It's nothing. You don't have to use Woodland Scenics. I know everybody's got their favorite brands, Christical, all these different sorts of ones. They're all good, but these are all based on hard plastic. This was. I actually made these a while ago. I just now am getting around to doing a video on them. But part of the problem was I at the time had not really learned the value of some more substantial bases, so like MDF, things like that. For this smaller one, it's fine. It's evened out over time. This one isn't too bad, but it's still kind of an irritation for me because it does have a little bit of give to it. But you can see I've painted them up in my Borderlands style with my browns, greens, and then grays. But I've painted them up actually a little bit differently for the cobblestone to the fieldstone here. And you can see that for the fieldstone piece, I've done a lot more algae. Or not really algae, it'd just be like vines and stuff like that creeping through the cracks. You can see this one large piece here, which would probably be an arrow slit or something like that. Looks like a ruined tower sort of piece. And actually back here, you can't really tell because of the fact that it's mostly crumbled. I just had a bunch of extra Hearst Arts molds pieces that I placed down and glued down in random weird shapes and things like that, and it looks like the floor is all crumbled. And then I put some extra like grit and some other crumbled pieces on top of it. So it actually, I think it turned out pretty well. You can see I've put some more vines here, things like that. But it's pretty durable pieces. I mean, the plaster is pretty strong. Plus, I double coated it with just PVA glue before I did my painting step. So I did the plaster, then 2 coats of PVA, then I did all my painting steps, which is about 4 layers of painting. So I mean, these are pretty chip resistant as far as that goes. This one over here was actually one of my first out of the newer batch of terrain that I've done. It's actually one of the first ones that I did. I like this crumbled wall section here where you can actually see through it. There's all these little bits here kind of crumbling out, and I just kind of painted it up. You can see there are vines kind of creeping in here and there. Looks like the floor used to be cobblestone as well, but it's kind of all falling apart here and there. So yeah, I just kind of painted them up, like I say, Borderlands style. I may in the future end up doing a painting tutorial on just what I mean by Borderlands style. I think by this point, anybody who's watched all of the videos should be able to tell what I mean, because it's basically my greens, my browns, and a little bit of grays, and then for my stonework is pretty much all the same. But yeah, so this was a piece. Like I say, I liked doing a lot of like weird little indentations to where it looked like the cobblestones had crumbled naturally here and there. And then for this piece over here, I liked making it look like it was forcibly broken. Like these pieces up here looked like they were smashed into by maybe a catapult or something like that. These pieces would be viable for any sort of fantasy game, perhaps even historical gaming, because you don't know really what, say, this could have been like an old like stone Scottish house or something like that. They could be used for quite a bit of things. So but I hope this gave you guys a couple of ideas. If you guys have any questions or comments, just put them down below, and I will see you on another Stoneforge gaming video. Bye guys.